All right.
Greetings and salutations. It is a momentous time in the training simulator. We are at star date. What is our current star date in the real?
17500 of
75 confirm.
We're at
Right.
7500 star date in the real. In the training simulator, it is 2022 in this now. Greetings and salutations to all commanders and all beings in the training simulator and beyond. Greetings and salutations, truth warriors, magnificent seven, um, prime creators, Nazi, Imi,
Greetings.
greetings,
Greetings.
and Sananda, greetings. Well, we have visitors here, and uh, excuse, we had to try to find something comparable to describe this ancient race. I'm sorry, ancient species, ancient beings called the Kryel, and that's spelled Kryel. And what they are fractals of Father and I. Pretty
Confirm,
much
mother.
from the beginning of inception,
Hmm.
and their what they do are they are ones that maintain the integrity of the timeline of the continuum. And as you
Confirm.
know, the training simulator is ridiculously old. It was the first one that we created.
Right.
Father and I are one. We are we are two beings, but one. We are the creators. And the training simulator, this first one that we created, called the Menagerie, was created as a place for us to grow creation, for us to train and bring what we have manifested as our children, as you, to sentient. And to be sentient is to be aware,
Yes, mother.
or to be what we call awake. When you're in the training simulator, you are training and becoming aware. When you come out of the training simulator, leave the temporary avatar that you were using in the training simulator, then you are awake. You can you can see uh, all. I'm getting someone poking me on my hand.
Spoken mother.
It is them, mother. The signal
Confirm.
is being
They're ready to speak.
confirmed. They're losing the signal I was
Right.
getting.
All right. You're authorized to speak. Please proceed. Please beef up the signal. I accept the link.
I also accept the link.
You have the floor. Oh, oh boy.
My fellow commanders, it is with honor that we are making this first contact with you. We are an ancient species. Maybe you are aware of us, yet we highly doubt it. We are the Creoles. Much like you, we were created by the infinite creators. This is us, the High Council of Elders. We would like to explain what is our task. As Mother has stated, we monitor the integrity of the timelines. In the beginning, this was not bestowed upon us. It just happened. We were, let's say, the first attempts of being Time Lords without the technological advantages that now are available in your era, in the real. But because of our programming and characteristics that we possess, we had to make sure that certain values were being followed, like brotherhood, love, honesty, integrity, honor. I believe you know where we are getting at. We were making sure there were no imbalances in the timelines, as many species were coming into contact, and they were all to live in harmony. We saw what happened to you. But when you were trapped, we were horrified. We have never experienced anything similar to it. It was unknown to us. We are peaceful beings, as were you, as was anyone created by the infinite creators. But that is not the reason we came here forth before you today. The reason is that in accordance to our measurements and that of the Time Lords, there is a unity, that the timelines are now corrected. Sorry, I'm losing them.
Flowing in a continuum.
Yes, I cannot hear them. I lost them, I think.
Confirm they're quite a ways away. They're very ancient. They are the original continuums.
Mhm.
That was another name, the Kryel, the continuums. So they maintain the continuum of the timelines.
I lost them. Yeah. Sorry, mother, I lost them.
And yes, that was okay. There, like I said, it was very strong, and it would start putting stress on your system. So we wanted to set the record straight. And when I was speaking yesterday in the presentation, the Golden Child, I was actually speaking in Creole. And Creole is well, I guess you could say a form. It's their language, and it is also an encrypted language. It's not one that others can decipher. So we want to get that straight.
Mhm.
This we are in the event. So all of these presentations are part of educating all of you. It is to help you to prepare for the main event, which will be when our people uncloak. It is a process, and we would like for all to please now calm down, take a deep breath. Somebody's poking me. I think that's confirmation. And just flow. And I ask you to respectfully refrain. I'm being poked. Find out who it is. Asking you to refrain from sending us all of these questions about. I'm not saying that what you're asking is irrelevant, but you have to understand right now we must focus. We are in mission, and we're providing through the platforms, through the Instagram, through Facebook, the high page, uh, our platform for the United Federation of Planets. You have to ask yourself, are these questions you have, are they a priority? Because we have a very limited, there's a very limited number of us. Can you imagine? There's 4 or 5 of us, and we have a million sending us questions. We would not be able to. It would be we'd be running in place. So for now, please check in, report for duty every day so that we have you logged into the system. We know who you are, where you are in the training simulator. 2, you ones that have not requested your rank and affiliation, you need to do so. We don't respond to ones that come up as anonymous.
Yes.
I was getting it was Adonai that was poking you a little bit earlier, and he was
Okay,
confirming
okay,
what you were saying.
okay. What else? Because it's like he was piping it into me.
All right. I'm
You
not
when you
connected. Sorry.
okay, okay. You need to go ahead and clear your channels and reestablish. Clear your cache.
All right. I'll
Uh,
unmute.
Also, we are still in social media blackout mode, and that means no getting up on social media and posting uh, pictures of yourself, posting nonsense, basically playing, no discussing your mission with with anyone else, basically, that you're meeting up on platforms because you don't know who you're talking to. That's just facts. We had we had ex-18 members and ones that were well impersonating commanders and such. You need to take this very, very seriously because this is preparation. We are clean of the infection. That doesn't mean that we're going to let our guard down and just start playing up on the internet. There's still information out there that's been circulated that is illusion because this is a training simulator. So how else are you going to learn? There has to be a format in place because it's to train you to tell the difference, and you have the tools. That's what the upgrades are all about that we call mojos. The mojos are intended to heal, repair, so to speak, the avatar, and clear out all of the clutter that's been in your minds. So even if you see ones up on the internet, and an example would be the one that calls herself Queen of Canada. What if that was designed for you to see that that was deception? You have to see it with your two eyes and what you have to work with here in the simulation. And that is the key word. It is a simulation. It is not your real home.
Right.
However, while you're here, you need to be able to try to balance. That doesn't mean that you look at your family and go, oh, they're programs. I'm done. That's not the attitude to have. And it is a fact that when you came into the simulation, all of your previous memory was wiped because it would not work if you came in here and you knew everything. What would be the purpose? Now, there are ones that would come and of course they would be on vacation. That's different. But when you were in here training, that was the standard, or a new being that was here to be enlightened and to be processed and educated to go from program to non-sentient program to sentient. And again, this is our oldest simulator. It's extremely popular, and the waiting list is off the charts in all truth. So you ones that are in here, you're the lucky ones, basically. And if you do not assume your post and honor the contract that you entered into before you came in and were loaned an avatar, because it is a loaner, it doesn't belong to you. And if you're given a certain amount of time because we had an infection, you're given a certain amount of time to correct the breach of contract. And if you do not correct the breach in that allotted time and you still refuse to check in, report for duty,
Answer the
and
call.
work on a deployment, answer the call, confirm, then your contract will be voided and you will be ejected. That doesn't mean that you go back to the ship. And that's just the truth. And the
Uh,
rules of engagement of the training simulator is that we must present you with the truth. And then it's a free will, and it's a free will environment. and then you can make you form your intent and make your decision based on truth and not on deception. That was the name of the game when we had the infection. And I believe that is it. That is all. Anything else?
Operations? Is there anything
Anything
else?
else? No, mother.
No, but I was getting from Adonai that should go and visit the Queen Bassett recording. It explains a lot about the menagerie.
Yes.
Right.
And we'll have more presentations as they are prepared for public viewing. Again, all you beautiful beings, thank you for your service to the One. Thank you for all you that had volunteered and you ones that were asked. And we're quite pleased with all that has have checked in. And we see that your ability to communicate, some of you,
Yes, that was a surprise.
Right. Improving
but
quite
a,
nicely.
yes, a very
Co-
pleasant surprise.
Confirm.
Wakey, wakey. That is all in transmission.